Welcome back to San Diego, to Tony Gwynn Stadium on the campus of San Diego State University. This is the San Diego Regional. A fellow by the name of Tony Gwynn once played outfield and basketball here at San Diego State. And now we're very happy to have the soon-to-be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, great performer, great hitter, Tony Gwynn, joining us here at the stadium that bears his name. Thank you, Tony.
Oh, thanks for you guys coming. We appreciate you guys televising our event. I mean, it's been really interesting so far, and you know the home team's not doing too well right now, but I think people in this town are really enjoying it, and they're really psyched up about it.
Speaking of the home team, your school, San Diego State, very graciously agreeing to host this tournament because the stadium for the University of San Diego not big enough, doesn't have the lights. How did that come about?
Well, it was, I think I kind of had an open mind about it. The last time we played USD, I had mentioned to Rich Hill that you know, his team's playing very well. They probably had a chance to host, and I asked him if he thought he could host at his place, and he didn't think so. And I told him, hey, give our guys a call because we're going to put in a bid too. And I just felt like, you know, it's the right thing to do. Their team played great all year long, and you know, got in the top 5 at the end of the year, and we're really in a good position where they could host, and it worked out. I mean, their people called our people, and here we are. And I seem to be getting all the credit.
I tell you what,
and
man, I see your name all over this place, so it's pretty nice for you.
It's great for us because you know, San Diego's a hotbed of high school talent, and we want to show them we can put on a first-class event, and that you know either one of these teams could get to this portion of the season, get to the regional, and you know hopefully one day get to a super regional and a College World Series, and that's. You know, to me, that's the idea, is that it's not just great for San Diego State and USD, but it's great for the city of San Diego.
Yeah, you get beyond the neighborhood rivalry or any hard feelings that might go on, and you say to the country, hey, there's a lot of great baseball and venues in this part of the country, and let's show the rest of the world.
Absolutely, and that's kind of what won everybody over, because believe me, it's real hard for me to stand here and see that University of San Diego flag flying on the flagpole out there. But
again, very gracious of you.
It's the right thing to do, and so hopefully, yeah, and we're learning lessons about this too as we go along, as you guys decide to show that, show that flag on a flagpole. But,
well, not to be overlooked, your name is on the stadium, but you're also the coach of the team here.
Yeah.
And what's that been like, coaching a college team after all those years in the majors?
It's been great.
And Nicole drives one to deep left field, but this one's going to stay in the yard. It's a big yard here.
Yeah, we have a big yard, and the whole experience has been great. I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, but ultimately you got to win games to get to this point, and that's what we're trying to do. And you know, this year we had a really good year. We just stopped hitting with about 15 games to go, and but I think our guys will learn from that and be better because of it.
Tony Gwynn, the Hall of Famer, who will be inducted on July 29th at Cooperstown. I watched the documentary they did about you on the day you got the official call, and then you went to New York in the dead of winter, and you forgot your overcoat.
Yeah, it was an eye-opening experience. It was really eye-opening. The whole experience has been great, and you know, obviously people have been very supportive here. You know, getting to hang out with Cal Ripken for a while, going back to Cooperstown and seeing all the things has been great. I'm really looking forward to it, and now that our season is over, I have a lot more time to concentrate on that speech and try to get ready for the 29th. But still got a couple of months to go, still working on it, but hopefully I'll be ready to go on the 29th.
Rob Bender throwing his off-speed pitch for a strike here with a 2-1 count. Minnesota leading the host school, the University of San Diego, 2-0 here. Is the host school in the role of the visitors today, batting in the top of the 3rd inning. Tony Gwynn is joining Robin Ventura and myself. And Tony, you were telling us about coaching a baseball team and needing a game plan virtually every time you send your team out.
Yeah, and you see it constantly in these regional kind of scenarios. You know, Fullerton got an early lead yesterday on Minnesota and was able to put them away. They kept pounding. They kept being aggressive. They kept trying to make things happen. The second game,
rocket shot off the bat of Abruzzo into left field. He's going to turn and head for second. That is Metzger actually with the double, and so it's a 1-out double here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Nice piece of hitting right here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a third baseman, you got to watch yourself on this one.
Yeah, it got down there pretty quick. And
it gets off the bat pretty quick, but especially nice is him rounding first and getting into second base the way he was.
Yeah.
Well, Tony, with the metal bats, we just saw one on display there. The techniques you used to win all those batting titles, are they the same with the metal bats, or you do some things a little different?
You have to do things a little bit different. I think you teach them as if they were swinging with wood, but with aluminum, you can make all kind of mistakes and still have success. And you know, when you get them out there, you know, to me, the biggest thing offensively is to be consistent with your approach, consistent with your swing. But with the aluminum, honestly, you can make all kind of mistakes and still have some success. And so I still stick to my guns, still believe in teaching the basics. But again, at this level, you know, you get into the regionals, you're seeing quality guys every game. And if your mechanics aren't good, your chances of making a lot of outs become a whole lot better if you're not mechanically sound at the plate.
Leadoff batter Justin Snyder is hitting now.
You know, for most people that watch college baseball, I always felt that, you know, a lot of this is the coach's mentality kind of takes over the mood of their team. And, you know, I think, you know, playing professionally, it's not always that way.
Right.
But I really feel, you know, you look at Coach Anderson's been there 26 years, and we're counting on you being there 26 years. So is I mean, did you feel like your team takes on your personality a little bit?
I think as this was my 5th year this year, I think this is the closest team I've had to that. But again, this year we had a whole lot of new players. We didn't have a whole lot of experienced guys coming back last year. And so this year for my club was a learning experience. And with about 15 games to go, I think they kind of ran out of gas. And you know, and I have to take responsibility for that. But I think in the future, they're going to be better prepared for what's going to happen at this level. You get to these regional games like this, Rob, and I totally agree with you. I think your club takes on that persona of the manager, of the coach, and that's what I think you're seeing. USD's team is a scrappy type of a bunch that, you know, don't hit a whole lot of home runs, but what they do is, as you saw in that last base hit, he made sure he was going to get himself in the scoring position, and then they scrap from there.
Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down, head first slide, he's out. So they tried to force the action there, and a third out recorded at third base. And so San Diego fails to score here in the top of the 3rd inning. We want to thank Tony Gwynn, the Hall of Famer, for joining us and for hosting this tournament. Thanks, Tony.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.